So here's a short story about a guy, a husband now, who's now divorcing his wife after the shortest marriage in history after finding out that she's a big giant cheater, amongst many other things. And once again shows you how there are women out there that will completely get with a guy to use him for resources, and none ever so much as a single MOM. Titled, Am I the A-hole for wanting a divorce after 18 days of marriage? And a shout to Seth for sending in this short story. Says here, so I just recently got married on October 31st, and today I was supposed to transfer about 200 screenshots of my wife and her ex-husband so that we could use it in court today as we were trying to get full custody as the dad is unreliable as hell. Full custody, as in her kids, not his. He's with a single MOM. And look what's about to happen. Well, my wife left her phone with me while she went to work as I was just going to drop it off on my way to work. Well, while attempting to get all the screenshots, I came across some topless photos of my wife in her work outfit, definitely at work, that I did not recognize. Oh, she's a classy girl. I save all the spicy photos she sends me into a private photo folder. I double-checked my folder and didn't see the same ones. It is so stupid. People send pictures and stuff like that. I mean, you gotta be crazy. What could happen? You know, even if it's this guy who she's marrying, you're asking for trouble. People could use that. They could post it online, and not to mention to get you in trouble if you're cheating. Well, this is where I could be considered an a-hole. I then had some suspicions that she has sent it to her ex, so I snooped through her texts with him. They were together for 10 years, and I've never trusted him. I did indeed find them from back in June. Oh, wait a second here. She's sending spicy pictures to the same ex who she's fighting in court with to get sole custody with because she's with this guy. Imagine that, huh? He ain't good enough to be married to, and you can't rely upon to pay the bills and take care of the kids, but you'll still have fun with him. And she's got her nice guy here to take care of the mess. So I took some of the photos of their conversation and waited till court was over to confront her. She claimed she did in fact have SCX with him when we were on a small break, but the photos were sent 17 days after we had officially been together and applied for the marriage certificate through the courts. We had chosen a date, and to be honest, I don't recall us being on a break when she claims it happening. I don't know. They took a break. I mean, I get that crap for high school and college, but come on here. And immediately she goes back to the ex, sleeps with him, even though that now she's fighting to get sole custody because he's not good enough father, and they were together for 10 years. Good freaking Lord. This is a soap opera, and this bonehead is right in the middle of this thing. He should have never gotten with her. But by the way, there's some clues I found that he's known her for a long time. And yeah, he was that friend just waiting around for his chance with her. Same old story. It's amazing. I feel like I'm the a-hole because I obviously want a divorce as I can't trust her. We don't have any kids or anything together. I just had taken on the fatherly role of her 3 kids, and I've grown very fond of them. I told her I'd pay half my rent until she gets her taxes, mostly because she can't afford the apartment on her own, and I don't want the kids to be on the street or in a hotel. Can't afford it on her own. Gee, why do you think she's with this guy? No, they're not. She's not his problem. And these are probably good kids. It's not their fault, but you know what? There's a father in the picture, an ex. Let him be responsible for taking care of things, not this guy here. Why do you think she got with you, dude? To pay for things. I also told her I would pay for the electric and internet, too, since they are in my name. But she keeps begging me not to let our marriage die, and she knows I don't care about what she says about it because I've always been an actions speak better than words do. I just feel like crap. I never would have seen this coming, and I thought this was my one and only. Am I the a-hole? Smack! No, you're not the a-hole for ending it with her. You're the a-hole for getting together in the first place. Really? A single MOM with 3 freaking kids? Are you nuts? And again, like I said, I found out later on that he's had a thing for her. They've been friends for a long time. I'm sure this guy was just in the friend zone, waiting around for a chance to have an opening, and now he's there to pay for things. Nothing more. And she's sleeping with her ex. Come on, bro. He also says, a little edit here, I just want to say thank you for all the comments, and I also wanted to clarify some things that I've seen in the comments. I realize now that it wasn't super clear, and I was rather emotional last night. When I said break, what I meant was that we had gotten to a pretty big fight, and we were already in talks of getting married before that. When we got into the fight, we had decided we wanted to take like a week or so apart to figure out if this is what we truly wanted to continue with. So she couldn't go a week without hooking up with her ex. Yeah, that says a lot. We came back together and decided that despite the fight we gotten into, we wanted to proceed and then filed to have our ceremony held at the courthouse. You freaking idiot. No, she realized, oh shit, I need someone to pay the bills and babysit the kids. I understand that for some, taking a break like that would be evidence enough to split up, but I've been in love with her since we were kids, some 14 years or so. Right there. What I've connected the dots with, and after doing this a long time, yeah, he's always had a thing for her. Been in love with her 14 years or so since they were kids. I'm guessing they're probably in their 20s. But she wasn't interested in him back then. No, she was interested in a different type of guy. But then when those type of guys can't be reliable and provide, but gave her 3 kids, then this guy who's been in love with her for 14 years or something is now suddenly good enough. Good enough because she needs a paycheck to help pay the bills and stuff like that. This is what happens, guys. I am going to proceed with a divorce. I keep seeing annulment in the comments section, but from the lawyer I've talked to, it can be extremely hard to get annulment due to my only argument being fraud, and I don't have proof she intentionally hid it. My lawyer stated that in Oregon, where we live, it would be much easier and faster to get a divorce, especially since the kids are not mine, and we don't have any large assets to dispute over. Well, that's really good, but he's still going to be paying alimony. So this is likely the route I will be going down. And I'm going to help her with the rent and electric while I live with her friend. I feel this is the right thing to do because despite what she has done, I still have love for her. Smack! And the kids don't deserve to be homeless because their mom is a mess. Well, I don't want the kids to suffer, but, ultimately, well, it's your money, man. At least you're on the right path to divorcing her. That's good. But she is going to put on the full court press of waterworks and everything to get you to change your mind. Don't fall for it. I told her she has until she gets her taxes, as she's getting a lot back for having 3 kids. After that, she is on her own. Thank you again, Reddit. Now, as you can imagine, the comment section is full of people telling him, what I would tell him. But the point about this whole thing is, guys, your relationship guy, pick a gal that doesn't have any kids. And understand this. If a girl that when you're young, you really like a thing for, if she's not dating you, then you're not good enough. You're the friend. And you're dumb enough to stay in the friend zone. Men keep themselves in the friend zone, quite frankly. If you ask her out, romantic interest, she rejects you, okay, no hard feelings, you move on. You don't stay her buddy. And if all of a sudden she's not interested, it's because, guess what? It didn't work out with the guy she really wanted. Don't kid yourself. That's what happens all the time. Hopefully this guy learns and doesn't make the same mistake twice. But something tells me he might. And the first comment is from a woman. She says, nope, I would run for the mountains. A woman said that. It doesn't matter whether you're on a break or not. When you get back together, she should have told you up front. She didn't tell you because she knew that if she told you the truth, you would dip out. See, that's from a woman. Another one, this guy says, Reddit. We're getting an annulment and protection order isn't as easy as undergoing a legal authority and saying, they make me unhappy, do something about it. Annulments are only easy if both parties agree. Otherwise, you need to show legal reason for an annulment to be valid, and given in its court, the demands for evidence are quite strict and well-defined. Whereas a divorce might actually be easier, faster, and cheaper. I also don't believe in unreliability in grounds for sole custody. You need something like proof of abuse and alienation, and even then, it depends largely on the state, county, and the judge involved. Either way, this is telenovela-level drama shit show you're involved in. Yeah, this is like telenovela crap. I have one more. This guy says, move on and cut her out of everything, homie. Also, going forward, no breaks with someone you are seriously considering marriage with. That is high school, college level bullshit. In adult relationships, you work through your problems. Break is just a fancy way of saying, I'm maintaining you as an option while I fuck and see if I can get a commitment from somebody else, and it was undignified to everybody involved. Amen. That's what I was thinking all along. So anyhow, guys, there you go. Hopefully he learns his lesson, but sadly, guys like this typically have to really suffer until they finally wake up to reality. But then again, the ones that do, sometimes this is an example of how a guy can go from being a nice guy to an asshole like that. At the end of the day, women create a-holes, and this is a perfect example. Good luck, brother.